Hello guys, welcome to Easy Forex Strategy. In this video, I want to show you support and resistance in a way that is more advanced than how you have seen a lot of things. So in this video, I want to show you a lot of in this video I want to show you that even though you ignore this kind of patterns in the market, it's a must to learn it, because the market doesn't behave in a way that it will respect your strategy every time. You just have to learn other strategies so that you can improve the current strategy that you have, because most of people will say that your support and resistance don't work because they have the other trading strategy, but support and resistance works perfectly. You just need to learn it, because that is the basic and the starting point of trading. But when you have support and resistance, like for example in this kind of situation, is that you don't have an entry strategy here, and then you don't have a sell strategy in this area, because sometimes the market, when it comes to this resistance area, it behaves like aggressively, or sometimes they just spike above this zone, this resistance level here. So we need an entry strategy in these areas. So in this video I want to show you how you can tackle this support and resistance in a nutshell. So first of all, let me teach you about this support and resistance. We need the resistance is the one that is holding price on top, and the support is the bottom. That's all you need. And for instance, when price is coming from the support area, is moving higher to the resistance. When it breaks this previous support level here, this previous support will become your new resistance. That's why you see a resistance on top and then support below. Support is always below, resistance is on top. That's how you should cram it, or maybe you should know it. So support and resistance doesn't happen in this kind of situation only. It happens also in the trend line. Like in this example, you can see that we are in a bullish trend like this. Support is below. That means this trend line is supporting price here, is supporting price here, and also it's supporting price here. That's where you are going to look to go long. So even in the resistance level, we can see that we have your first resistance, your second one. Maybe you will be looking to sell around the third resistance level of a trend line. This is how you should draw your support and resistance level and so forth. So in this video guys, I want to show you a couple of more things that we need to follow, because this is kind of a trading strategy video, but we'll just move on. I want to show you something guys. So let's say you have your support here, and then you are looking to go long around this area. You're looking to go long here. The only thing that you need here is just a zone, like let's say, if you don't know what I'm talking about here, you just have to watch the video in the description below. You'll understand what I'm talking about here. In this area here guys, on the support, you just need to find this demand zone over here. Just need to find the demand zone. Maybe you can find the demand zone in this area here going forward, because you know that, okay, I'm in the support area here, I'm in the support here, the market is supporting price here. So that means if you see something like this on the support area, it can happen in this side while entering, it can happen in this side while entering in this side, and sometimes it can happen just over here only, without even considering this level here. So you just need to check that out too. And sometimes it cannot even happen here, it can even happen like at least below, but a support is just a support, because price can't even like be this accurate, touch exactly and touch exactly. No, it will do something like this, spike above a bit. That's how support and resistance work. So you just need to check that out also. But if you know the supply and demand strategy that I use the most, that will help you like to at least better your entries, and something like that. So I will try to find at least 2 examples so that I can demonstrate everything to you guys. My voice today is just deep because I'm a bit tired from whatever reasons. For example, this is the first example, just spotted it. We have something like this. As you can see, trend lines will never be accurate, never. Just know that. You just need to understand what is happening into the market before you can consider drawing your trend lines. So this is your support on top. Oh no, not support, resistance. What am I saying? So your resistance on top, and then we have a support below, and then as you can see, we have a support below this level here. So if you are looking to go long around this area here, price just shoot lower around this area. If you were trying to buy like without any valid reasons here, like to go long here, you'll be stopped out, and then you will see the market going lower, stopping you out, and then move higher. This is just a pain. So if you see something like this in the market, just avoid it. Don't try to be greedy or try to enter the market too early without any valid reasons. So from here we can see that what's this time frame? Oh, this is the 1 hour. Trend lines will never be accurate like this. Don't use the trend lines like this. Just use them as a guideline, because sometimes someone can see something like this. As you can see, they will try to buy too, like for this situation, maybe something like this. Yeah, they will draw something like this, and then they will enter the market maybe around here. Maybe stop loss below here, but or maybe they will add like 10 pips. They will be in profit. It's a nice trade, but to be on the safer side of the market, like in this kind of situations, let me just zoom in a little bit so that we can understand everything here. I'll just remove this trend line in the side for now. We have a demand zone over here. The market tapped it with this candlestick. That means in this kind of situations, there is no sniper entry. If there's no sniper entry, if you are trying to get into the market too early, don't risk too much. At least use half of what you were willing to risk. That's the better option. And then from here, we can see that the market tapped here and then closed bullish with this candle. That means you can enter with this candlestick here. We go long, maybe on the close, but I don't recommend entering at the close. Enter here because you won't be risking too much on this trade. It will be like, yeah, something like this. I'm not going to do like a rewind. I'm just trying to show you what you can do when you see, maybe when you are in this kind of situations. This is not a trading strategy. I'm just showing you what you can do in those kind of situations, because a lot of people ignore like using the old technical analysis, which still works. I still use it till this day. So we just need to focus on using them too sometimes, because if you were good before using them, why do you change them? Just add them to your trading strategy and try to improve them. Like for myself, I was using them like a lot, so I just improved some of the things that I used to use before. So basically, after doing so, I realized that I have improved the same strategy that I was using before, but a little bit better, combining them with other things that I was backtesting. Some of the things I discovered them myself, and I'm still going to share them online. So in this kind of situations, we can see that we have something like this. And then now, because we are all different, guys, someone might see that we have something like this. This is not a supply zone. Someone might see something like this. We are all humans. We don't see the same things the same way, if I may put it in that way. We have your support here. We have your support here in this. And then we have a resistance level. We have a resistance level over here. So what we need now, someone will see something like this, okay? And then I'll show you, even the other trader will see something like what you'll see clearly. We don't see the same things as traders. So if you see something like this, but you are looking to sell, that means right now, if you go and watch the video in the description below, you can enter here. I told you that support and resistance doesn't even like be accurate as enough. We have a supply zone here. We have, and the supply zone, obviously this is a confirmation candle, but that means your entry will be here, your stop loss around here, entry here, stop loss around here. Unless if maybe you were patient like me, you will put your sell order, you'll put your sell limit order around here, and then stop loss here. So that means in this case, you can put your sell limit order here and then stop loss above, and your entry will be something like this. So as you can see, we don't see the same things as traders, but the only thing that we need is just to be profitable at the end of the day, okay? And I know some of you, if you see something like this, when you see a move like this while your entry is here, you will see this move going very fast. Some people I know, because of fear, they will remove the sell limit order they put around here while their stop loss is around here. If you are willing to risk the money, why do you remove the entry at the first place? Don't get into the market if you are not trying to lose money, because the market will bully you like crazy. So that's what we need here. So let's move on. If someone missed this one here, and by the way, this one didn't confirm because price traded above the zone here. As you can see, price traded above the zone and dropped lower. And another zone is this one here. Another zone is this one. Because we are still on the resistance level here, for someone who's trying to sell, we have a zone, we have a bullish candle before a confirmation candle, price touched the zone, and then price confirmed to the downside. If you are trying to sell from here, that means your entry will be here, your stop loss above the zone here, and that's it. Your trade will look something like this. And if you were trying to sniper the entry like me here, if you're trying to sniper the entry like me entering at this area, that means I won't be in this trade, because I'm very greedy. I'm very greedy, guys. So that means I'll miss this entry around here. Okay, I know. Let me remove something, because we don't see a lot of things as traders. And then the trader number 2 will see something like this. We have a trend line that is broken, we have a trend line that is broken, and then we have a retest here. Okay, as you see, we have a retest here, but for me, there's no valid entry reason around here. And another trader will see something like this. Don't say we don't see this at all. We all do. We all do see it. We all do see it. Okay, they will say this is an impulse, a breakout of a correction, and then they will enter on this candle close here. That means their entry will be here, stop loss below, and they will add another 10 pips, so that if the market retests, they will lose a lot of money here. Stop doing that, please. Stop doing that. Stop adding more pips into your stop loss. Just stop. If your strategy, what am I saying? I just want to fix this, guys. Stop adding more money into the market. Stop giving out the money to the market. Just stop. And let's move on. Maybe yeah, this one. I think this one is like a Quasimodo. I'll just make a fresh video about that. We have, this will be maybe a strong level here. This is your strong support here. We don't consider this spike, because we can see that the market react like very hard on this one. And then if price action was so clear around here, someone could have entered here. And also, you can also enter here. There's a zone here and even a confirmation candle in this side. And even in here, let me show you something. We have maybe, yeah, around this area here, we have a support here, and then we have a resistance level here. Someone might say that this level here is very strong, and which is not wrong. But if you want to sell around here, where would you sell? Where would you sell? Because you need to have an entry strategy so that you can sell or buy. So let's look at this price action over here when the market touched the zone here. The first one is this one. Let me not say when the market touched the zone here. When it touched this resistance level, this is your supply zone, which confirmed and stopped you out immediately. That means you could have lost this first try. But I know a lot of people, when they lose the first entry, they will just stop trading that pair, which is wrong. Because if you think about it, guys, how many trades have you missed while the first one has stopped you out? I will never do that, because I got stopped out by a 10 pips on gold that moved 1,400 pips. I'll never forget that day. And that day I was risking a lot, like a lot. I could have made a lot of money that day. But it's fine. It's those kind of days that will kind of stress you out a bit. So as you can see, we lost the first entry here, and then we have another one, which is this one. We have another one, which is this one over here. So that means right now, if you have an entry strategy, you can clearly say that, okay, the market here even pushed higher, dropped lower to take out this low here, price moved higher again, and then in this zone here, as you can see, we have a supply zone. This is your supply zone, and then right now we have a confirmation candle. So that means you just enter here for the market to push a bit lower. And I know some people will just enter without even looking at the confirmation candle. That's how I trade. If your trading strategy allows you like to enter even before you can see the bearish momentum, it's fine. At the end of the day, what we need is just to make money in the market. But I just want to make money in a free way where I feel more comfortable. If I don't feel comfortable, I won't do that. So that means your entry will be, we short here at the close maybe, but I know at the close I won't do it. So I'm gonna miss this kind of trades. Entry around here, maybe targeting this lows here, which price never did come, price never came there, but it's fine. So guys, this is just the video that I want to say that even if you don't use technical analysis, try to incorporate it, because the market, we don't see the same things in the market. Try to see everything. Okay, try to see everything. As you can see, we entered here for someone who was looking at this, but someone was also looking at this. So support and resistance, guys, we just need to learn it. This was just an introduction to show you that you can use it and still make money in the market. But support and resistance doesn't even have an entry strategy. That's one thing that you need to know before using this at all. So guys, I guess I'll see you tomorrow on the next one.